everyone, it's Thursday again, and that means it's time for week 7. Wow, 7 weeks of comic book recommendations for older teens and adults. That's incredible. We've covered a lot of different comic books in a lot of different genres. If you have found a comic book you like from this series, make sure to share it with your friends. Without any further waiting, here are 7 comic books that you can check out from the library right now. All Quiet on the Western Front. Caught up by a romantic sense of patriotism and encouraged to enlist by authority figures who would not risk their lives to do the same, Paul Brommer and his classmates find themselves in the trenches of the Western Front during World War I. Through years in battle, Paul and his fellow soldiers become men defined by the violence around them, desperate to stay as decent as they can while growing more and more distant from the society for which they are fighting. Bad Weekend. Hal Crane should know. He's been around since almost the beginning. Stuck in an out-of-town convention, waiting to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award, Hal's Weekend will take him on a dark ride through the secret history of a medium that's always been haunted by crooks, swindlers, and desperate dreamers. If you've ever wanted to see an adaptation of the inner workings of the comic book industry, this is the place to start. The Hard Tomorrow. Hannah is a 30-something wife, home health worker, and anti-war activist. Her husband Johnny is a stay-at-home pothead working on building them a house before the winter chill sets in. They're currently living and screwing in the back of a truck, hoping for pregnancy, which seems like it will never come. Helping Hannah in her fight for the future is her best friend Gabby, a queer naturalist she idolizes and who adores her. Helping Johnny build the house is Tyler, an off-the-grid conspiracy theorist driven sick by his own cloudy notions of reality. The Jungle. This graphic novel adaptation of Upton Sinclair's seminal protest novel brings to life the harsh conditions and exploited reality of immigrants in Chicago's meatpacking industry in the early 20th century. Acclaimed around the world, The Jungle's publication spurred actual social change, leading to the passage of the Pure Food and Drug Act in 1906. Bringing new life and energy to this classic work, adapter and illustrator Christina Germann has transformed Sinclair's prose through pen and ink, allowing the reader to discover or rediscover this shocking story from a whole new perspective. Moonbound. On a summer night in 1969, 2 men climbed down a ladder onto a sea of dust at the edge of an ancient dream. When Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin first set foot on lunar soil, the moon ceased to be a place of mystery and myth. It became a destination. Now, Moonbound tells the monumental story of the moon and the men who went there first. With vibrant images and meticulous attention to detail, Jonathan Feder-Vorm conjures the long history of the visionaries, stargazers, builders, and adventurers who sent Apollo 11 on its legendary voyage. Strange Planet. You've seen the illustrations in the comics on Facebook and Instagram. Straight from the mind of New York Times best-selling author Nathan W. Pyle, Strange Planet is an adorable and profound universe in pink, blue, green, and purple. Year of the Rabbit. Cartoonist Tien Wiesna was born just 3 days after the Khmer Rouge takeover in Cambodia, as his family set forth on the chaotic mass exodus from Phnom Penh. Year of the Rabbit is a harrowing, deeply personal account of one of the 20th century's greatest tragedies, all told from the perspective of the author's parents and other close relatives. I hope you enjoyed those recommendations. Make sure to like Fletcher Library, like all the CALS libraries in Central Arkansas for more lists and more recommendations. If you want to set a time for a curbside pickup, please call Fletcher Library at 501-663-5457 or email us at fletchercurbside@cals.org. Or just put a hold on a book on your account at cals.org or on the CALS app on your phone or tablet. Make sure to like this video and leave any comments behind about comic book series that you've read, want to read, or are curious about, and I'll answer those questions on our comments section. Have a great rest of your week.